guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Mowers and More. Yeah, I went back to Harbor Freight and this is what I ended up with. I got a rolly chair, a little Vavor rolly chair that I use, you know, a mechanic stool, I think they're called. But this thing seemed pretty awesome, man. It happened to be on sale. It's got 3 drawers and 2 little fold down wings to put nuts and bolts and stuff on. And since I do most of my work at ground level, kind of nice to be able to maybe take some of the most used tools that I have here in the shop, load them into this thing so I'm not always getting back up to get over to the toolbox. I'll tell you, at my age, getting up and getting down are not so easy anymore, so this thing hopefully will be a nice addition. Didn't find a lot of information on these online. There was not, there weren't reviews of it, which was kind of unusual. With Harbor Freight stuff, usually there's always some kind of a review from somebody to give you an idea what assembly's like, or if there is assembly, and so on and so forth. But this one here, kind of nothing. Let me pause the camera, I'll get it all unloaded on the table and we'll see what we got. All right, well here's the pile. The only thing I can say out of the gate is this is a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. The other thing I was thinking of was that the Black Friday this year, they had like a doorbuster thing, and it was a mini toolbox, kind of a useless gimmick, but this almost reminds me of that, the center 3 drawers. Who knows, they may have modified this design to make that a little present for Christmas, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, as far as what comes in it, yeah, there's definitely some assembly. We do have a package of nuts and bolts. We have our 4 casters, solid rubber, and they do swivel. All 4 of them are swivel, so should be able to put this chair anywhere we need it. 2 braces of some kind. Our wings that fold down. And I'm not sure what this piece does, but I assume it's some kind of a brace that we'll have to figure out where that goes here. And of course the manual. So let's see here. All right, so the wheels actually get attached to the side trays. Oh, that's a tool shelf that goes and hangs off the back, hangs screwdrivers and stuff in. I kind of thought it was, but I wasn't sure about these elongated ones. But I see now that's probably for pliers. So screwdrivers and wrenches and stuff on the side too. Pretty useful. And it's not many pages, it's only 7 pages. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble this and we'll take a look at it when it's done. I'll give you a close-up walkthrough and I'll roll around the shop here. Let's do it. Assembly, you had 8 nuts and bolts with washers and 2 Phillips head screws. Tools needed, a 13 millimeter, a 14 millimeter. It came with an Allen key to put the wheels themselves on and a Phillips head screwdriver and you're good to go. Let me get the camera off the tripod, we'll take a close look at this and then I get to sit in it for the first time, which is, I'm hoping it's as comfortable as it is cool looking. All right, here it is. So the drawers are pretty decent size. You know, I'll put my whole hand in there. I would say, what, 7 inches? Definitely enough for wrenches, which I'm gonna put like metric wrenches, screwdrivers, and a couple pairs of pliers. And if it'll fit, I have like a kind of to-go bag of sockets and a 1/4 inch and 3/8 ratchet down there. So that's gonna be pretty nice there, I like that. Rolls pretty good, a little too good. In fact, I don't want it to fall off the table here. On the side, these little things have snaps, so you don't have to leave them down if you don't want to. I think for me, I've got the room and I wanna be able to put nuts and bolts and washers and stuff there. And then on the back side is that place for, you can put ratchets, you can put screwdrivers, things like that. All right, all that's fine and dandy, but is it actually comfortable is the question I've got. And so we're gonna find that out right now. It's certainly got some heft to it, I'll say that. So for working on mowers, I mean, like literally the perfect height. My knees are not really bent down too much. Like this is right in the middle of what a regular mechanic's tool chair, tool stool looks like. It rolls pretty nicely. Certainly can do the old 360 with it. And it's easy enough, you know, to get to your tools. It's kind of intuitive to have them right there. Have your fold downs here to put stuff in, keep it off the ground. So like you take nuts and bolts off and if you put them on the ground, then you go to roll and it hits the nut or the bolt, it doesn't want to budge anymore. This is kind of cool that it's going to all be contained. And I can even reach to grab screwdrivers or whatnot. So like, yeah, Easy enough to get to. Yeah, so cool. So I like it. I'm really happy to have it, honestly. This is a cool little upgrade for Farpoint Mowers and More. If you enjoyed this video, perhaps you'll think about liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Take care.